in the coop. Hop in the.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Hey,
What it do, family?
what's up? How y'all
good?
feeling?
I'm
Feeling
feeling
great.
pretty freaking awesome. Kayla, what is you frozen? Let us know. Where your pulse?
Kayla said we having a freeze.
Oh, good.
Hey, yo, we lit.
Hey, we in this thing right now, man.
Hey.
While we wait for Kayla to join, how's everybody doing? This is for you live. Woody woo.
Woody woo.
The Woody Woot gang.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? So, I know it's been like 2 weeks since we last came on here, so let's get a recap.
We actually missed our first week, yo. That's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. That's bad on our part. We need to do better. Okay.
So
we gonna do better.
Right, but we busy though. We busy.
Yeah, we've been doing other things, but just know we won't forget about y'all though.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Never.
Are who we are. But yeah, man, this past week I just been getting a lot of partnerships that's been happening with Apex Radio Show. You know what I'm saying? I recently got into contact with them and we're doing a lot of stuff. I'm actually hosting a spoken word event next Sunday, March 28th, which Pesci up there.
We need a flyer. Can we get that flyer so we can promote that?
Oh dang.
We got that right now. We need to bring that up.
Let me send you that flyer. Hold up.
Yeah, we need that flyer. We need it for the people can see that.
Yeah, but that's what I've been on, you know what I'm saying, the hosting, getting more interactive with all this. But what y'all been on, man?
Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
While we wait on the flyer, I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. I feel like
what was you like? How was that Chilean joint you was at last week? How did that go?
Yeah, how'd that go?
Last week, when we went to Pennsylvania, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Pennsylvania, we won.
Shout
out to Marlboro Competitive Cheer All Stars. I do coach there. I coach the Tinies, which is 3, 4, and 5. Well, they big girls now, so they're 4 and 5. As they will correct me, I'm not 3 no more. I'm like, I was just 3 yesterday. Get out of my face. And then I also coach Youth 3, which is about like 8 through 12-ish, 13-ish. So yeah, if we won, my babies did an excellent job. The older girls did an excellent job, and we were doing a lot of virtual competitions. So we just got back out in the field, so the girls can feel good again. And I'm excited. It's my first year coaching. I'm normally a cheerleader. I'm not normally a coach, so it's fun being on the other side of the mat.
That's beautiful. Dante, what you been on, man? Dante, what you been on?
Man, shoot, man. Just been working, getting that money, waiting on that stimmy. Still waiting on that stimmy. But I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying, really working on some content, been working on my video editing skills, making sure I'm sharpening my toolbox, you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning different things. I think I'm like going into trying to wait for my camera to get here so I can start doing camera work. So
what kind of camera you got coming in?
I've really been looking at this Canon.
Yeah, Canon's a great brand.
Yeah, so I might need some blessings for that, you know what I'm saying? So I need that stimmy to hurry up and come on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, man, I'm just chilling, man. It's been a pretty chill week, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain. What's up with you, Kayla? What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Same like you. I just been chilling, work. It's stressful, always. But came out from North Carolina to see my grandparents. That was nice.
Okay, grandparents. Shout out to the grandparents.
Shout out to grandparents all day. But I've been cooling, honestly, just working and trying to stay peaceful.
Man, Kayla look like she got some money in the bank. Hold on, Shawty look.
I got my
like $1 million bucks.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Twitter been wilding with the stimulus.
People been like posting their statuses.
Somebody said bank account
1400.
1400. Me at 5 guys. Bring me to 6 guys.
What?
I said that one too.
Somebody said direct deposit 1400. Me at Louis Vuitton. Yeah, let me talk to Louis.
No, wait. I saw one that said direct deposit 1400. At the McDonald's drive-through, want the ice cream, the machine's broken. Well, I'll fix it with the stimmy.
Yo, speaking of that one, I seen another one that said direct deposit 1400. Me at Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Open it.
Open it.
I saw that one too.
Hold on, bro.
Yo, Twitter has been going crazy.
Yo,
Oh,
Twitter's been.
Steve.
Twitter
Twitter's a great place.
Okay, without further ado, let's get
Hey, we can't
Hey,
hear
no,
you.
so turn your mic up. See, you turned it too far down. Now you got to turn it back up.
All right, testing. Where we at? Y'all hear
There you
me?
go. There you go.
A little better.
There you go. Order. Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
you good. You good.
So yeah, we live. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to what we here to, and that's music.
Music.
The music vibes.
Let's go. So
Let's
before we get into
go.
the first segment, which is Guess That Artist, which is the game we're gonna play, I want to ask each of us a question. Let's make it brief. I want to, because I had a deep conversation with my brother on the reason why we all listen to music, and I want to ask you guys a question. Why do you listen to music? You don't have to. I know music is all around, but why do you choose to sit down or go on the bus or go on the train or walk or run and put headphones in your ear or even blast a speaker and listen to music? What does it do for you? And I'm gonna go first since this is my question.
That's a good.
The reason why I listen to music, the reason why I listen to music is because it's healing. It gets me up. It brings me to another place that's not on this earth, spiritually, energy wise, and so forth. And to understand what music is very deep and interesting, and it has a lot of aspect to it. But it motivates me, man. Like music literally motivates me. It gets me up. It lets me know that there's better in the world than what I'm seeing, because what you hear can be a blessing in disguise. And a lot of people survive because of what people do. The reason why I make music is to make you guys happy. That's it. Like I wouldn't be anything without the pleasure of seeing somebody smile because they see me perform, or they heard my music before and it just pumped them up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I make music, and that's why I listen to music, because it just makes me happy to a very high extent. So what about y'all, man?
Ooh, I'll go. So I listen to music. It helps me reflect. I feel like whenever there's not a song that I can't pinpoint that dictates how I feel about a certain situation. And that's kind of what music does for me. It helps me reflect. It helps me come to terms with what I feel and my emotions. It helps me, some people don't like to feel what they're going through, but like whenever I'm going through a heartbreak or I'm in love or I'm sad or I'm happy, like I want to feel that, and music helps me do it. So it's definitely a life changer. I really don't know where I'd be without it. Think about a world without music. It's very dull. It helps me through my darkest days, and I just kind of pay tribute to all the greats that kind of just, put their blood, sweat, and tears into their art to help people like me and all of us just feel connected and loved. So I hope they answered the question, but yeah.
That's what's up. I
I
want to touch on that a little bit.
Nice.
I want to touch on that a little bit. So do y'all feel like, so basically everybody's, well, before Dante go and I go, just based off of what y'all two say, I feel like music is a source of a medicine. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so how long could you go without listening to music?
I don't.
Right.
Wow, that's a great
I
question.
don't know.
I
Music is almost like, oh my bad, I just solo myself in without even knowing. Like I just but nah, like I think that like music is almost life for me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like when I wake up in the morning, I need to hear something to get me going. So when I'm in the car, like is the don't get me wrong, being in silence is good to be in silence sometimes, and you need that to, you know, be able to really get into your head sometimes, really think about some things. But if I need a vibe to set a vibe or something like that, I can't set a vibe all the time with just silence. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a little Marvin Gaye or a little, you know, something, some whoever I'm feeling that at that moment, you know, I need that song to come in there and actually touch me. If I want to cry, if I want to get spiritually fed, sometimes, you know, I want to hear that song that's going, you know, tap into those feelings and those emotions. So I think music is definitely like, you know, big in just like life in general.
Yo, is this for you live?
For me.
This man just said Marvin Gaye. Now shout out to Marvin Gaye.
Marvin
That's
Gaye,
DC all day,
Chardonnay.
DC.
I thought this was for you live. I got some old souls up in this job.
No, it's
I
true.
mean, I am 25 and he is 28, right? 28.
Yeah, 27.
I mean, we kind of bridge the gap, and we both are like musicians, so like we've done our history and get the aspect of like where music came from and where it is now. And I just connect with the older generation when it comes to their music because it was much more meaningful, and they tried to touch souls and, you know, try to get the aspect of they're not better than you, and let's all love each other and, you know, dap up on Saturdays. And that's just the camaraderie that you just have, you know what I'm saying? But but you guys wanna wait, Pesci, did you go? Before we move on to the game.
I'm about to go in a minute. We have a world without music is a world without sound. So if you go outside and the birds are chirping, is that music?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let me go. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I mean, I guess meditation could be anything. I feel like music helps me in different ways of with everybody combined. But another way is I cannot meditate without hearing something. I have to be listening to something, whether it's like ocean sounds or rain or soft touch music or something, because I get antsy, my attention span is very, very short, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel like it's helping me. So when I go and I listen to something and hear something in my ear, then that allows me to be able to meditate. Because at first I'm like, I can't get into it. Like I cannot get into this. I can't sit here and just sit here like with my eyes closed and just laying there like like I can't do that. I'm thinking about what I got to do tomorrow. My brain starts to race. So music helps me to be able to get through the meditation. Next thing you know, I done went through a whole playlist. So I would say that's how music is helpful for me.
Okay, that's beautiful. All right. Well, we got everybody's response. Now it's time to play. Guess that artist.
Are we doing the artist and the song, or just the artist?
Both.
Okay.
It's gonna be both.
Perfect.
So
y'all not playing.
No, Pesci, you hush. All right. All right. So basically, how this game goes is each of us is gonna play a song, and each of us have to guess what the name and the song. So don't be trying to cheat. Say, oh yeah, that's Donny Hathaway. What's the song name? Okay. See, I got blank faces. I don't even know if y'all know who that is. But let me go ahead and go first because I'm gonna catch y'all real off guard with this one.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think he's trying to play fair.
He pulling out a cassette tape. You put a cassette tape? He got a cassette tape.
I ain't got no cassette tape. Y'all funny. All right, let's get it.
Oh no.
I know y'all know that melody.
Oh, is that Joe? Oh, is that Joe?
Wait a second now.
Oh, what's the joke? Is this the?
I
I
don't
got
know
about
this.
10 more seconds.
I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's all y'all get.
I'm going
they
first.
said,
Go ahead,
wait,
Passion.
wait for me.
That's Uncle Johnny. That's my uncle.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uncle Johnny.
What?
That is.
This girl said what?
Uncle
Yeah,
Johnny.
my uncle sing that song. I know. Yeah, it's called "Wait for Me."
Oh, no.
All right, Wait For Me.
Okay, it's called Wait For Me, but who's the artist?
Uncle Johnny.
Yeah.
I mean, Uncle. Boy, I just told you that.
Oh,
Wait
my
for me.
Lord. You
Wait,
better
hold
stop.
on.
I won.
I heard that
No.
song before, bro. Hold on.
I won.
Okay, okay. She got Wait For Me. That's the
Okay.
song name. Who is the
No,
artist? Or
I'm trying
I'm
to
going to
think
give
of
y'all a
the
hint.
artist.
It's a group.
It's a group.
Yes.
Is it
Uncle Johnny
the
is-
Commodores?
No.
No.
Kayla.
I really don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Let me see if I can give y'all a date.
No. It's Uncle Johnny and his brothers.
It's not no freaking Uncle Johnny.
Johnny.
No freaking. I don't know who that is.
You know who Uncle Johnny is.
All right, give a guess. Give a guess so we can move on. Kayla.
Big Willie.
This came out in 1981.
81.
Yeah.
I'm just going. It's probably not true. I know it's not true, but I just want to give a guess so we can move on.
Wait, who?
I said true, but it's probably not true. So I'm gonna give
No.
a guess. That's wrong.
The group name was Slave.
I was about to say Slave.
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't know who
Slave,
that was.
Wait For Me. So,
Miss
yeah,
Who
man.
Am I?
Okay. All right.
Ah, let's go. I like this.
Go ahead.
You said what?
You pull out the box.
It's hard. Okay, it's hard songs. Cool. I was trying to be nice with my selection. but
Nah,
I'm-
we ain't
I know,
being
right?
nice. I ain't being nice with y'all.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold
Let's
on,
go.
before we move on, though, I just want to say, how you doing, Miss White? Y'all go check out Four Sisters.
Hey,
This is where this podcast deranged from. This is where it came from. This is where it started from. Shout out to Four Sisters. We love you
Yes.
guys so much.
So much. All right, let's get it, Kayla.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, it's my go. Okay. I know it was my go.
I got this one too much.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Oh, no, okay.
I'm going to change my song.
Go ahead, Patchy.
Okay, say no more. I'm going. I'm already up one. Y'all ain't guessed the song. All right, so listen. Y'all ready? This might be easy.
Yes.
What is Sparks? Chris Brown, No Air. Come on. That was crazy. Why would you even?
He said, "Tell me how you supposed to breathe in the." Oh, we come on now.
I'm disappointed.
Come on,
I'm
Patchy.
disappointed.
First of all, the song wasn't even 2 minutes.
I'm disappointed.
I love
I'm
that
disappointed.
I know. I thought it was gonna be. She was gonna pull something out.
I thought you were about to pull out that yapper. I'm
Okay.
disappointed.
song. That was a great choice. A great
Okay.
choice.
God bless America.
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
All right.
Too easy, Pesci.
Won't you share my world?
I know who it is.
Won't you share my world? Won't you share my world?
In my world.
Don't you stand around and say,
I got it.
Who is it?
It's the lady in DC, the candy lady.
You know what? You know what?
It's
All
her.
right,
I
let me
know
go.
it's her.
Okay.
Is the artist DeBarge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Is the song called "Share My World"? Hey, let's go.
World.
Let's freaking go. Let's
Go on, that
go.
was the candy.
I had the title.
Let's go.
I just didn't know the artist. I had the title.
No, for real. That was pretty. All right,
All
Dante,
right,
what
it's
you
my
got?
go. It's my go.
Let's go.
I'm winning right now, so I don't know. I got
You're not winning at all.
You have one. I have one. Loso has one.
I definitely got 3. Let's go.
Let's see if y'all catch this one right here. Y'all, let's see. How many barbecues y'all been to?
60.
Ooh.
Oh, I know this.
Commodores. Zoom. Zoom.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding,
Wait,
ding,
what?
ding, ding, ding.
No, what?
Commodore is what?
It's called Zoom. I
Maybe
love that
that's a
song.
foolish dreamer.
I'm
Yeah.
about to download all these songs except the No Air.
Hey, she said except the no air.
Except the No Air.
Cut, because I don't even think this is fair no more. Who is
No, it's fair.
people?
The Commodores? Pesh. I'm gonna share with you another playlist, okay?
Nah, for real.
We gonna get
Send
you
her
started. We
everything.
gonna get you started, Pat.
Mama.
I don't
Send her
know
everything,
what
bro.
artists y'all have named.
Cause you see you the ones they be talking about at the party. Oh, you don't know nothing about this. You don't know nothing about
Nah,
this.
for
You
real.
know.
Listen,
Mm-mm.
I could have sworn that was my uncle, but apparently it wasn't. I don't know what y'all. I've never heard these songs a day in my life.
But you did though. You have.
Hey.
You definitely have. If you've been to a cookout, you definitely heard this. But
I love
nonetheless,
that song.
that was a great game.
That
Hey
was a
man,
great
hey,
game.
hey.
Fair.
Sorry, Mama.
All right, let's move on, y'all. Again. So what we talking about today? What's the first talking?
What's the first question we got
First
today?
question.
So listen, since we on the top of the music, I want to know what generation of music do you feel resonates with you today?
Okay, Dante.
We want to take that first. You want me to take that first?
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah. All right. So, oh man, you threw me in the fire. All right. Well, I'm an oldie, so I'm like,
We all know that.
yeah. Oh, I like the oldies. You know, for when I'm just trying to like, you know, chill and really get like not like so much a message, but like a vibe. You know, it's just something about, you know, cleaning your house and the earth, wind, and fire playing in the background, and you hear something else come on. You like, ooh, and you don't want to give your old folks the props, but you know, at the same time, you gotta give them props because they showed us the way in that kind of light. Because you know, it was like you see them coming up in the house, you see them cleaning and stuff like that. You wonder why, you know, it's soulful music. So, and you know, nothing like that. Some good soulful, like it just speak to your soul. And not to say that the music of today don't do that. Like it's a lot of music, it's a lot of artists out there today that still does that today. But it's just something that's just about timeless music, you know, timeless music that can be played over generations and generations, and something that can speak to us. Like I'm, you know, 28 year. I mean, I grew up in a family that was very music oriented, you know, playing drums and stuff. I'm able to play with old head bands and the new school bands, you know, because I'm able to, you know, listen to both genres. But if you listen to both genres, you can tell that both of them feed off of each other. So generationals is just like, you know, something that we just got to come together, learn our roots, especially if you into music like I am.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that was beautiful. And like, I think I'm gonna go next. As far as the generations, right? So we have. I'm 25 again. I was born in the 90s, but I didn't really listen to music while I was in the 90s and so forth. I grew up basically in the 2000s. So you know, listening to all this music, and I mean, my favorite artist from this generation is Chris Brown, hands down. He's the best artist, at least to me, as far as it's like him and Usher for real. Like they really like make great music.
yeah,
But my favorite artist ever is Michael Jackson, and I'll probably say this every single episode. He's the inspiration of why I even do music in the first place. Him and Tupac as well. But Michael Jackson just made phenomenal music. And as far as the generation, I can't really pick a specific one except 80s and back.
Yeah.
Literally. Anything 80s and before that time, I resonate with that music because it just oh my goodness, the content, the stories. You didn't know what they was like. It wasn't when somebody made a song, it wasn't necessarily like, oh yeah, they're gonna make this kind of song. Marvin Gaye was a very versatile artist. That man, he would make crazy music. Rick James, oh my freaking goodness. Don't even get me started with it. That man was insane, but he was such a phenomenal artist. He'll make a love song, then a funky song, then a crazy song, get all the girls take off their clothes. It's just crazy. Like But Michael Jackson really resonated with me because he gave the energy vibe of where I even get the aspect of being an entertainer full on within the audio recording and the full on performance. So, I mean, if I was to pick one, it would definitely be 80s because that's when Michael Jackson was on a tear. So,
So I got a question.
was good. Slap.
How do you feel that your music, because you said you look up to Michael Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that your music gave a little bit of, or from Chris Brown or Usher, from your idols, how do you feel that your music gives a similar taste, or how do I want to put it, like a similar taste to what they give out? Like, is it your, are you aiming, like, what do you aim for in your music that you, how do I formulate this question?
I think I get what you're saying. As far as for me and the similarities that I get from the relation from me connecting or putting my music in the aspect of my inspirations. It's like I grab things from them. I definitely do, as far as the entertainment aspect, as far as the messaging and so forth. But I would never compare myself as far as like, yeah, I am him, or we do these things similar. Like, of course we're gonna do things similar because I'm inspired by, but I'm not him. And I don't need to keep comparing myself to him because he has a level of greatness that he went to. I have a level of greatness that I will be coming up to. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the things that I already said this before, that I've taken from Chris Brown, the Omarions, the Ushers, the Michael Jacksons, the performance aspect is what I really took out of it. Not so much the music, but the performance aspect as far as the entertainment and when you come to a Loso Baby show, you are going to be entertained. Literally, like from the start of it to the end. It's not going to be just me holding a microphone and moving back and forth, dabbing. You know what I'm saying? No shots. No shots. But you know, I dance. You know, I sing, I rap, I do it all. But as far as all of those things, that has to be more when I get out on that stage, and that's something I take from Chris Brown, Omarion, and Michael Jackson mainly. So.
Okay, I got another question. So what category of music do you feel you fit in? Like, what's your genres? Like, where are you going?
Oh wow, that is a very interesting question. I think I was just talking about this to somebody the other day. I don't fit into a certain genre. I can't tell you that.
So you dance pop.
I've made rock and pop and country music before. I'll send that to y'all one day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, because I just
good because you don't limit yourself.
Yeah,
I can't. I want the world to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And putting myself in a box. Not saying that you can't make it like that. Because Michael Jackson, he basically did pop his whole career and he exceeded. But this is my career. I can't compare myself to him. This is who I want to be. And look, I've made all kind of music. The only music that I probably didn't make was probably EDM. And I'm getting into that. So yeah, I can't put myself in a box.
Everything. I like that.
I love how you're still learning.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
That's the key.
It's so fun, yo. Like I'm just learning how to make music and how to relate it to other people and knowing limitless also. I love it. I like that. Yo, that's what's up. I just put my 2K player as Loso Limit. That's the name of it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put the less to that. Limitless Loso. I like it. But yeah, that's
Dante, did you go?
Ain't nobody else go. Oh wait, Dante did go.
Yeah, Dante, my fault. I was running all over the place.
I don't know.
Dante like the 80s. I mean, no. Loso said like the 80s and back. What you said?
Yeah, what did you say, Dante?
I was like, like the oldies, like 80s, nothing,
Okay, so he's going with the old soul because those the soul touches right there.
Soul
I'm telling you, man.
When you be in the kitchen, you like,
man, do you know what if they had a freaking Soul Train today? Boy, you would see me on that joint every day, every episode. You would see me on that joint.
Hey, But you see how like that like the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak about to come back
I
together,
love
like
that.
Soul Sonic. Oh, that's gonna be
Yep.
fire.
Silk
Like
So
Sonic.
good.
that's
The
going
leave,
like,
leave the door open. That's an amazing song. I freaking
that's my
love that
song,
song,
bro.
yo.
It went crazy on that one. No, for real.
Yeah, I ain't about to sing that, John. They probably copyright me, but
What about
let's move on.
Yeah, go ahead, Caleb. So what about you? What generation does speaks to your soul?
I'm kind of split. So I feel like for my love songs, I would go 80s and back, like what y'all said. I'm a huge Isley Brothers fan. The OJs, the Whispers, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah,
I'm
you better
Tina
say
Marie,
80s.
especially Marie. That's the she's the love of my life. May she rest in peace. But I feel like when it comes to love and heartbreak and just admiring someone, they truly speak to me. I'm a big simp. I don't know if y'all know what a simp is, but it's somebody who is, I guess, disgustingly in love and is unafraid to show it when they are. So I think that music just speaks to me. And I tell everyone, I say, when I look for a partner or a husband, I want him to make me feel like I do when I hear Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers. That's kind of my criteria. So I think that would be my box, but also the 90s and back for rap. I am an old school hip hop enthusiast. I'm a diehard Wu-Tang fan. Love them to death. LL Cool J, Mobb Deep. Just kind of Mos Def. I just that comes out when like I'm angry or I'm more aggressive in terms of my feelings. But I definitely think that when it comes to old school rap, most of the artists can't really touch it today. I will stand by that. I will drown in that. But yeah, that's kind of my box where I stick to. Of course, I also appreciate modern music as well. I do have my artists there, but when it comes to speaking my truth and the artists who I think make the blueprint for how I feel, I would go 90s and back rap and 80s and back R&B.
Okay. So let me see. All right, we ain't gonna pay attention to what was just said in the chat. But anyway, so
in the
chat. Listen. So I got a question. So like, so you guys feel like do y'all feel like today's generation of music is not good? Like I feel like I'm getting that.
It's not even. I don't even think it's that. Like I think it's that we appreciate like both. Like what I'm saying, both. Like I think for me personally, it's just that like certain artists for me, I think today speak to me. Like I know like when I listen to Brent Faiyaz, I listen to Brent Faiyaz all the time because that's my boy. Like when I'm in my feelings and I'm feeling on some like Brent Faiyaz vibe. If y'all don't know Brent Faiyaz vibe, you can listen to me. So, but yeah, so it's like when I'm feeling like that, I definitely turn on that. I'm not going to listen to some Papa wasn't Rolling Stone back in the day, wherever he laid his hat. But it's just a vibe thing for me. It's just like so. I'm definitely appreciative of today's music, but it's just something about that oldies but goodies. It's just
so that just touch you a little bit more.
Just touch it,
Nah, actually, what did you say?
Say about what?
It's like comfort food.
What was
it's like macaroni and cheese?
Because Dante just answered your question, but what was the question?
I said you feel like today's music isn't the best, like isn't good.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I can just tell you, it's not. It's poop. Okay.
Like some artists.
I don't feel like that though.
But here's the thing: the reason why I feel like that is because they're not. It's not out. There's no like progressive motive for these people, even from the 2000 and up. There's no progressive motive when they are making music. A lot of people back then was making music because they were struggling. The world was struggling, especially as a Black community. You know what I'm saying? And that's most of the music back then. It was to relieve themselves from that struggle that they just had the whole time. So there's like these rappers nowadays or these artists nowadays, they don't see the struggle and they don't feel like it's self-absorbed. It's selfish music, honestly. because they
Ooh.
talking about, yeah, I'm better than you. I got floss, and I don't know why they always want to take my girl. Like they always say that. They always say, I'm gonna take your shot. Yeah. Why you want to take my girl? Get your own. There's a lot of single women out here. There's a lot. There's a lot of single women out here. And why would you take my girl and expect her to stay with you?
But I think with everything in life, like, you know, everything has a category. So it's like, you know, you got those I'm gonna take your girl artists, and you got those ones. It's like I'm gonna talk to your girl, and I'm gonna talk to her like, you know, respectfully, and then I'm gonna take your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the Giveons and you got the other folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's different. I think it's definitely like, you know, I definitely appreciate today's music because it's like we don't really know what the genres are. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so genreless that it's just like you know, people getting that argument all the time about what really is hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what really is rap? What really is, like, you know?
Oh yeah.
So
that's
it's like
that can go on and on.
Yeah.
And on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of hip hop artists today would consider themselves hip hop art, but it's like, are you though?
Are
Like,
you? I kind of piggyback off of what like Loso said about artists not being like having a passion for the craft. You know what I'm saying? I remember Cardi B said something. They said, "Why are you rapping?" And she said, "I'm rapping for the money, not because I love to rap." And that's what makes it so different, in my opinion. Like when you listen to like the Al Greens and just the Delphonics, those people, and even like old school rap in general, they're rapping because they love it. They're rapping because that's all they know, and they're putting their lives into these stories. I don't know if you've ever heard like Al Green's like How Do You Mend a Broken Heart? If you listen to that song, you can hear that man's pain.
Man,
it's almost like,
so it's the affection and the meaning behind it. Like
it's the love.
Yes,
It's the love for the music. People today are just doing it to get rich, and there's beauty in that too. But like, you're not nurturing your sound. You know what I'm saying?
What?
It's not your baby, you know. And I feel like back in the day, what they put out, like it was like they just put so much love and like emotion into it. It translates through, you know, the music. So that's just my personal opinion. Every artist is not the same. You have some like Loso Baby who loves his craft and puts his heart into it, but everybody can't be like Loso Baby out here. So
and see, the thing is, like Kayla, you said there's beauty in what these artists are doing nowadays as far as making music to get rich. What's so beautiful about it? Tell me.
I mean, in the sense of the people who came from the struggle and didn't have much, and like now they have money and they can build for their families and build for their children. That's what makes it beautiful. Like I can understand. It's like me having a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a job so that I can make money, so I can be out of what I can do better than what my parents did and provide for myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day, music wasn't just a job. You know. You know, that's what I meant by that.
All right, that's
so I'm gonna go ahead and make mine quick because I ain't got much to say. All I got to say is 2000 and up. I ain't know. I thought I was. I'm no. You know what? I'm nowhere near old soul. I have no clue what y'all talk about. Listen, I listen to. I'm gonna tell y'all what I listen to on the next segment. Okay, but
yes, ma'am.
Just know that my soul ain't old. I got a young soul, and that's where I'm at. So,
young boy.
With that,
she a real rough ride.
yeah, how you know about that?
I love that song, girl. Come on, I love me some young boy.
Shoot, I can't.
I like that. I like that. Make no sense. That giant.
So
I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006.
Y'all know these songs? Unbelievable.
Yes, yo.
Yes.
Come on, yo. We out here.
Look, we're gonna go with it since we know what generation of music y'all feel that you resonate with today.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to know that what's that one song that has motivated you to do better in life. So we know the genre y'all at, but I want to see if y'all generation of music fits the music that motivates you today. Like, is it in that same category? Or is it a different category? So tell me what motivates you.
I don't know. Like, I don't think it's for me. I don't know. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
But like, like for me, I don't have just one song per se. It's like somebody might come out with a song today, and I'll hear it, and I'll be like, "Oh snap! It speaks to me," and it make me want to go out and grind or get some, make this grind. So when I was doing Uber, for instance, I had like a playlist that I had, but like every Friday, new music would come out. So it was like I would listen to every time I would wake up every Friday, I always go to the new music list to see who put out new music. So it's like, all right, who put out new music? Did some of my favorite artists put out new music? Because if so, I gotta add them to my playlist. So that way when I'm in the car, I'm vibing out and I'm getting the new experience. Because like I like to see artists evolve too. Like, especially my favorite artists. I want to see how they change their sound and how they, like Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite artists of all time. But like Stevie Wonder ain't still putting out albums, you know what I'm saying? But if he did, it would probably be some stuff with, people from this generation. So because he's still attached to, he's still plugged in because people appreciate Stevie and Stevie appreciates the generation. He appreciates that cross generation. So it's just like, I think, it's not really one song for me per se that motivates me, but it's more so like, if somebody puts out something and it gets me going, I'm gonna rock it out. I'm gonna play it till it ain't no more playing type. What about you, Kayla?
There's a song I actually just heard the other day that's kind of been like in my head. Do y'all know who like Bobby Womack is?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
If
has
you think you're lonely
that's
now,
the song.
wait
That
until
song,
tonight.
when it comes to, I feel like in the media and stuff, it's always like what the man does wrong, right? And never really like what the woman does wrong. But I feel like a lot of times we don't really appreciate men for what they do for us, especially Black men. And sometimes there's complaining on situations that really are not big deals. So when y'all hear that song, it's like, dang, sis, be appreciative because he's really trying his best and you're out here like, just doing the most for no reason. So that song, to keep it brief and keep it short and sweet, is one that I encourage all women to listen to because it helps you understand that your man is trying. It might not be great all the times, but like he truly trying to do the best that he can, and it can go away in a second if you are not appreciative for the right reason. So that's a song that I had in my head. I'm gonna skip now.
How you doing?
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off. How you doing, Kathleen? Is that
Kathleen from the Philippines.
Kathleen from the Philippines. We got somebody from the Philippines.
Hello,
welcome?
Boy, you've gone global.
Oh,
let me go.
international.
Yeah, she says you.
Before you go,
Let's see what sing from.
you picked the song, right?
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Kayla, you picked the song, right? What song?
Yeah, I said, it's If You Think You're Lonely Now by Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby
Womack.
Womack.
Say this. I know you lie.
Just
You lie because
Wait,
I'm
what?
right now. She just said that sometimes us women need to be not so hard on the men and
More appreciative.
more appreciative.
What is it? No. Within reason. If you have an 8-beat N-word, then kick him to the curb. He's not worth it at all. And for the ones who actually like love you and do what's right, like just give them some like slack when needed.
I don't think slack is ever needed because if you give a man some slack, guess what? They didn't ran down to the boulevard, went to Mexico, and
Not
came
the boulevard.
took that slack, and they didn't ran with it. I'm not giving no slack. None.
so with that being said, who's motivating you?
Nah, for real.
I would say my mom put me onto this song called Self Care by Savannah Christina. She's a low artist coming up. Her fiance, I believe, is Hennessy. He's a fitness person. Shout out to them. She put me onto this song, and she basically says in the song how like I can't be caught up on no bull. I don't got time for it. I don't care who you're with or what you're doing. I'm doing this right now. I'm all about self-care. I'm all about self-love. Basically, she said these guys aren't going to pay any bills. So if they not about to fly me nowhere, I don't have time for you. And I know y'all think like, of course this song fits, but if you listen to it, it's really a dope song. It's really a dope song. You know what I'm saying? She is everything is just about self-love, self-care. And I just feel like that brings me back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I also think that brings me to this question, like, and I've asked myself this one night before, are you guys really, do you feel like you're really living? Or do you feel like you're just present?
This took a turn. I love
man,
that.
what the
Right,
world?
right. You see how
This was
You
not
feel
in
like
the
you're really
briefing
living.
notes.
right. This wasn't in the
This
notes.
was not planned.
No, for
I just
real.
want to throw y'all off guard. Do y'all feel like y'all really living, or do you feel like you're just present?
Right now, I feel like I'm just present for the purposes of COVID and the fact that I can't do much. But I would like to feel like I'm living. I feel like that's a lot of people's issues in this generation. Like you're truly only living in the moment. Like it's so much more to live for, if that makes sense. I would hope to feel like I'm living one day, but right now I feel kind of stuck.
I feel you. I feel like I'm living. I definitely feel like I'm living. But I want to answer the question: what song like helped motivate you in your life?
Mhm.
That's how it was formed, right? What
Yep.
song makes you?
Mhm.
Wait, hold up. What song has motivated you to do better in life? So many songs. Everything Michael Jackson. All right, okay, let's go.
You know what,
Yeah, let's just go.
That was quick.
That's it.
Michael? This is your biggest fan right here.
Let's go. Everything Michael Jackson. That's it.
Next.
Great man. Great man.
What about you, Dante? What song motivates you?
Like I said, I don't really have like a specific song. Like,
You did answer right.
It's really hard to pick
okay, so
one.
it's a song right now that's been playing a lot in my life. I've been playing a lot. It's called Hey, well, how it goes like, do not disturb. I'm going in. It's like I don't got my headphones. It's like don't disturb me when I'm going in. Pretty much, it's like it's a song pretty much about having headphones in your head and not getting the world going blank. Pretty much going silent. I got the world on silent. That's what it's called.
Okay, I got the word on silent.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out.
Okay, I like that. And let me just ask one more thing. 'Cause I want to tap into this. Do y'all feel like y'all know how to live?
I
Yeah.
don't think any of us do.
I know
Honestly.
I want to live. I know it's gonna make me happy when hopefully it makes me happy.
I have a place and goals in mind, that I feel like once I get there, I'll be living. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy. Holy
And
crap.
unfortunately, we really don't know. So we might think we know what it is, and we get there and it's some BS. But I think I have a good idea in my head what's gonna make me feel like I'm living for real.
Those are some things that I've been thinking about, and I've been trying to look for the answer. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all have some time, our viewers that's in here, if y'all have some time, go ahead and figure that out. Figure out, do you know how to live? Figure out, are you living or are you just present? And how can you really absorb the time that you have now on this earth?
Right.
That's some good
That's
thinking.
beautiful right there.
Okay,
Hold up.
She on her poetic justice right now.
you
Nah,
feel me.
yeah.
So
So-
look, now that we got this song, I'm sorry, Loso, go ahead.
Nah, I was about to say, shoot, we got like 10 minutes
We got like
left.
10 minutes that y'all want to skip to the fun question, the last fun question.
Now that we have determined what song has motivated you, now I want y'all to figure out what song makes you remember where you were, what you were doing, and how it made you feel when you first heard it.
Okay, that's cool. Everybody do quick. We got like 10 minutes. Okay, so I think the song that always resonates with me was Omarion Touch. Omarion Touch. Literally, I remember me when it premiered. I think I was in my underwears in the living room, and I was like, that was my first instance of me actually wanting to dance, because I was like in dance class when I was like in like the 3rd grade or 4th grade, something like that. And I always used to get in trouble because I didn't want to wear a leotard. So like I just came in that joint wearing sweatpants. I'm like, Leah, and she was like, but not wearing uniform. Well, that doesn't make me comfortable wearing a freaking leotard, sis. All right.
Sis.
You taking dance classes where you had to wear the leotards?
Yeah, bro. Like,
oh snap!
I freaking got like a C in that joint, but I ain't care. I ain't had to wear no freaking leotard. I ain't wearing that. But yeah, Omarion Touch. That's when I first started dancing. That was like in like 3rd grade or 4th grade, something like that.
Okay.
Like for me, I think mine was peaches and cream. I don't know why. Like,
Oh yeah.
like yo,
How'd that go? How'd that go again?
peaches and cream. And look at
Yeah.
peaches and
Where
cream.
was you?
Yo, I just remember like being like at like the Boys and Girls Club, and like the cheerleaders came out and they was like they was practicing to it, and I remember like being on the basketball court, and all I could hear was this. I was like, oh snap, what's that? And they was back there like,
That turned you up.
I was like, oh shoot, pop it, get it. Hey, what you need?
God.
Yeah, that was
That
Pesci.
so
Nah,
crazy.
you was looking at Pesci.
Yeah.
That was her back there. You was- Peaches and cream.
And what song do you remember where you were and how it made you feel and so forth?
Like most things, I'm gonna take it back in the day.
Yeah.
Here y'all go.
Of course, Tina Marie, like I said before, is like my heartbeat when it comes to music. Tina Marie,
Girl, you tripping. No, but this is Pesci though.
Okay.
This is Pesci. Everybody
I
calm
love
down.
you, Pesci. I'm gonna send you some songs. She has a song called "Out on a Limb." I was 16 years old. I was in love for the first time. I heard it in my dad's car before Bluetooth was a thing on his little CD player. Basically, the song was basically like it kind of pays tribute to being in love with somebody, but you keep going through the motions and going back to them. Like, I'm out on a limb for you again. Why? But here I am. You know, at 16 years old, I just feel like that's where I was with this certain gentleman, which back thinking of it now, I'm 22, really wasn't anything special, but it just played on my heartstrings, and it still does to this day. So listen to that song.
Dang, you ever heard Square Biz?
I love that song.
Man, you heard that joint.
I'm about to go
Pesci.
find another podcast that I can relate to because y'all throwing me laughing.
Go ahead. What?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Charlie Wilson. Charlie, last name Wilson. I was in the car. I was in Virginia. My dad would be hitting that. He'd be beatboxing, and the beat never even went with the song. So I don't even know why he was beatboxing on the steering wheel. He played that song so much that I feel like that's the only old school song that I really that really resonates with me, and like I really remember. I knew the whole song by it. Every weekend I went to his house every other weekend. I knew the whole song. I fell in love with that song. That song just made me like feel like oh, I know one. You know that one kid, they're like, oh, I know this one. Like,
Why do I feel like you don't know? Why do I feel like you don't know who Frankie Beverly is?
Frankie, I heard of Frankie.
Bruh,
You know Frankie.
now
She
you
know
know
Frankie.
who the
You know
freak that
Frankie.
is, girl. You know who the freak that is. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I
Come
know
on
that.
now.
Now that's the song that be playing at the cookout. Them other songs, I don't know what cookout y'all.
Those don't click in your head when
That
you
was-
in your hot dog and you like, oh, bump that.
Y'all
Yeah.
to a 90s,
I'm fucking Square Mystic. No.
Right.
went to a 90s and up cookout. Like,
Nah, for real. Let's get to this last game and then we gotta wrap it up.
What's the last one? Fun one, right?
did everybody go?
Yeah, everybody went.
All right,
So,
cool.
yeah. Go ahead, girl.
Last game before we close out. Now, if this is not even a game, this is a fun question. But if you were stranded on an island and you only had to listen to 3 artists for the rest of your life, who would the rest of your
The rest of my life.
life?
Ooh.
Hey, look, you just there in the middle. Put that back up for me. Put that back up for me. You just in the middle.
You just out there.
I'll be
Out
scared.
there. Imagine yourself.
So sad.
Ain't no
And
food out there. You gotta go hunt your food.
You ain't got nothing.
So
I'm scared.
you need some music that's gonna help you get hunting motivated. You need some music.
I think I need more than music, bro.
You need that doom doom doom.
I'm gonna be making a spear to that joint.
What 3 artists is you gonna listen to for the rest of your life? I mean, you got 3, and that's it.
3.
Come on now.
All right, come on.
My top 3: Alicia Keys, Dario Alicia Keys. I would say the Essential Ozzy Brothers, that album, and lastly, Forest Hill Drives by J. Cole. That'll be my 3.
Wow. Okay, Dante, what's up?
Go ahead, Loso.
Yo, she said that like
Uh,
she was preparing to be stranded.
Nah, for real. She's like, yep, this is what I'm doing. This is what I say. It is what it is.
Let's put them in a book bag now.
But yo, mine will be Michael Jackson.
Oh my!
Shoot. I think I'm with Chris Brown. And I gotta get some thug in that joint. So Tupac.
Okay, Tupac. Okay.
Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Tupac.
Go around it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm had some Wayne.
Okay.
Had me some Bob Marley.
Oh.
Island vibes. Got it.
And I need like a
Some young boys.
yeah, I need
A Biggie.
Nah, I need like a soul food. I might need Mama Erica, you know, Mama
said
Erica.
Stevie?
I might need Mama Erica, you know.
I'm surprised you didn't say Stevie.
Stevie. Oh, that's not with the Stevie.
This
Stevie.
man was trying to taste the art.
Stevie. You right. You right. I'm like, I need to, you know, when I'm gonna be on that island, I need to
Erica Badu.
Yo. Okay.
That's the key.
Dude, hold up. Before I go, do these artists? We got T in the chat. She say Janae, Lil Wayne, and Stevie Wonder. Ooh, that's a good. That's a different genre.
That's a good one. Yeah, I gotta have Stevie in there. I had to put Stevie in there. I gotta put Stevie in there.
Boo. Freaking butt cheeks. It's like I would take out Janae and I would put probably Anita.
Well, you're so old.
Nah, for real.
I check the birth certificates, man.
I'm surprised ain't nobody say Doja Cat. Ain't nobody rocking with Doja though. It's like, nah, let me
I don't know who y'all really say y'all are.
Oh no.
Not age match, y'all hot. But listen, I'ma say her because I love me some her.
It's a good one.
Love her. She is.
Wow, you are
She's
so
so
young.
slept on. She should be.
I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's
so
amazing.
slept
She
on.
is.
Man, she's beautiful.
I'ma go with. Ooh.
Yes, you can, Tia. She said you can't meditate to Anita.
If you know, yeah, you can't. Oh, she said she can't. I can meditate to her. That's what I meditate to, honestly.
Mhm.
If you know me, you know I'm gotta go with Young Boy.
Okay.
I gotta go with Young Boy.
I'm
And
feeling like I'm Gucci Mane up in the mountain and say, hey.
I'm gonna explain why. And I'm gonna go with Tusi because he brings that type of.
Whoa.
He said Tusi.
That just threw me off.
That came out. That tells
That came out of nowhere.
He said, "Whoa."
I love.
Susie. Oh, shit.
I was gonna say Lil Durk in there, but I don't know. I gotta listen to Tusi. I just love him. So he's coming up. He already up there, but he's coming up.
You know what I'm saying? Jack Boy. Kodak.
I really said Young Boy because I feel like when I'm emotional, he brings me back together. Like I can be such a sensitive. I'm very sensitive, honestly. Like I'm very sensitive. I just be like, damn. I feel like people don't love me. I feel like this, that, and the third. I feel like people don't really mess with me for real. I'm a very sensitive type of person. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Young Boy brings my gangster back. Like snap out of simp mode. That's how he be like snap out of simp mode. You know what I'm saying? He bring me back, and I'm like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know, Tusi because he brings NLE Chopper in the chat. I like Chopper, but
Chopper, yeah.
I like him for more of where he's going, like the spiritual, not his music though. But Tusi, yeah. I love Tusi because all his music just like that. And she brings that, she calms me down. Because after Young Boy, you need something that's gonna calm you down. Because you be ready to smack my head off, and I'll be aggressive.
Got one for Loso.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
Loso, you're disrespectful because you didn't even add her in there. You supposed to be, you know what?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Her music isn't that good.
You talk about her all the time. What do you mean?
Because she is such a beautiful woman, and she seems like a great person. But her musically, I liked her. I liked her earlier in her career.
Yeah, when she first came out.
But I love her image, though. Her image is just
very goth.
I love her. Okay, let me stop. Okay, It's not
He
bad.
You said very golf.
Very golf.
That's give me
All
very.
right, man. We only got a minute left in this joint, so
Okay, man.
This was a great show. If y'all
So as always,
to talk about, yo, don't like that.
We're going to laugh now.
sorry, Tia. We love you, Tia.
we love you, babe.
We love you, Tia.
Bro, B. I didn't say the same vibe, bro. Let me talk.
Go ahead, girl. My bad.
If y'all have any topics that y'all want us to talk about, or go to For Youth Live on Instagram, go to For Youth Live on Facebook, or even go to For Youth Live on YouTube. Comment down in the little messaging box, DMs, whatever you want to call it. Just comment down there, give us some ideas, and you'll see it on the next show.
And you can comment right now. Matter of fact, comment right now. Forget all that other extra stuff. Comment right now on this video. You're looking at this. If you see it at the end of this video, comment exactly the topic that you want us to talk about, man. We out. Loso Baby, Passion, Kayla, Dante. Let's get it. Who? Play my music.
Baby.
We're going to have to get the copyright.
Oh, man.